motivated to build your business. And in a matter of minutes, hours, maybe even by the end of the day or when you're about time to build your business, it kind of slowly fades away. Here is probably the number one reason that it happens to all of us. It's your phone. Well, not really your phone, it's actually your phone notifications. Let me explain. On average, our phone notifications go off 40 to 70 times on average per day, which is fine because sometimes we need notifications, for text messages, calling, communication, which is great. But a lot of times, what are most of those notifications? Could be, trivial things. Could be, some of the apps trying to sell you something. You know, here's what happens when our phones go off. Phone notification goes off 40 to 70 times a day. Our brain shuts down. It's actually our prefrontal cortex. It shuts down, goes into emergency mode, and says, this is an emergency. Now, it could be emergency. It could be something important. It could be somebody you need to talk to, contact. Maybe there is actually an emergency. Or it could be someone commented on a sandwich that you posted up 2 days ago. But our brain doesn't know the difference. It goes into emergency management mode. So it's the same fight or flight emergency response, whether it's a real emergency or someone commented on our social media, or somebody came out with a new podcast or whatever. It's the exact same thing. So here's what we can do. Number one, maybe kind of trim down some of our notifications. So on my phone, I've taken out all my notifications except for, of course, text messaging and some of my communicational apps. That's the big thing. But here's the best thing you can do. Even if you have an iPhone, or I think a lot of other phones do this as well, I've actually gotten rid of all my spam calls. So I've gone into my settings and no one can contact me unless they're on the contact list, which is actually really cool as well. There's so many things you can do. But the big thing is kind of go through your notification apps and, okay, I'm getting 70 notifications a day. Do I really need the notification about this, especially on the news, especially nowadays? That's the big thing. But here's the thing, is our prefrontal cortex, not only does it shut things down, when it shuts down our planning. It shuts down, most importantly, our long-term goals. So imagine if you're thinking about your long-term goals throughout your day and it's being interrupted on average 40 to 70 times. It's amazing when people do these things, when they turn off their notifications. And yes, I love technology. I love my phone. I love communication. I don't want to live without my phone, but at the same time, I want the phone to serve me, not me to serve my phone. So hopefully you got some good tips. It's a motivational killer when things happen like that. And of course, we have motivational masterclass. We'll see a lot of everybody tomorrow. And make sure you're stayed plugged in with the free Zooms that are weekly, of course, on this YouTube and Facebook page. We will continue to send out some really good videos. Have a wonderful prospecting day, and we'll catch everybody really soon. Thanks again.